Now we're at a live BPO. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath in pretty rough shape. You're going to see us go through the whole house and conduct a BPO the way it should be conducted to optimize your success. I've already spoken to the BPO. I've let them know over the phone that the house is in foreclosure. Therefore, the bank's highly motivated to get rid of it. I do not want him to come in high. So I've let him know the house is in foreclosure. The bank's highly motivated to get rid of it. We've also talked about current market conditions, which are not good. So therefore, the house has to come in at a value that will be conducive to a quick sale. And here he's coming right now. Actually, just pulled up. Hi, you're Prescott.
Building impressive.
My card here. Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Let me get my stuff here.
Okay. We actually have a repair list. I think you'll find really interesting. Could help you out with your, calculating a value. The house, as you're going to see, is very rough, and we'll go over the main points on the house. Yeah, particularly in this market, it's pretty tough to get rid of it. I've had it listed for some time and can't seem to do much with it because the homeowners, as you know, they've got a lot of choices right now.
Okay, I guess we want to get started. You want to show me in the place?
As you can see, the roof itself is not really in good shape. We've got that on the repair list too, and it's got problems with the roof. It's an old roof. There's leaks inside. Right over here, where this actually was an illegal garage conversion. We'll be talking about that a little bit later. Trust me, the bank wants to get rid of the house, and but they want it to be fair, fair. So if we could document what's really wrong with the house, then they can come down at a reasonable price to move it quickly. You can see there's a lot of damage in the soffit, where it's coming apart, and over there's a massive hole. So we've got termites and that type of thing. And it's actually large enough. So the homeowner was telling me that rodents had gotten in there. For example, squirrels and and that type of thing. And if it gets large enough, you'll actually get coons in there too, and they're really hard to get rid of. Busted window. We've had actually vagrants or crackheads that have gotten in, so they broke the window. So we put the hurricane shutters on, and once you know, they went and unscrewed it and got in again. So we've had the police out here to actually get rid of them. This is significant here. Again, the only reason I'm bringing up so much is because when I spoke with the bank, they really wanted to document what exactly is wrong with the house. And there's major cracks here. And it looks to me like the house is actually settling. We actually have cracks over here. As you can see, you've got cracks here. You've got a stair-stepping crack here. It's even forced the slider to come apart. So there is actually some major settling with a house, and as you know, in Florida, that can be a problem to get that fixed. The windows have been updated, and then you look at these old jalousie ones over here. The crankouts.
Right.
They're not exactly sealing the house. When it comes to air conditioning and heating, that's a selling point. Those are very old windows, and you're probably looking at $6,000 or $7,000 is going to have to be spent to actually upgrade the windows.
Oh, that they put them in back when it was 30 cents a gallon for gas.
Yeah, we're looking at like 1960s windows. This used to be a garage, but they actually never permitted it. The buyer that we had that was interested in the house, uncle happened to actually work for the city, and so he took a look at it, and it was never permitted properly. So, as you know, in a worst case, the city can make you tear it all out. In the best case, you're going to have to pay triple the permitting cost plus fines. And there's actually a slopage here. Did you notice that?
Yeah, well, if this was a garage.
It really slopes deep. I feel like I'm falling into a hole over here.
Wow.
Jeez, when you walk there, it slopes tremendously.
Yeah, you can go in the back.
And then to make this actually marketable space, it has to be properly permitted. And this paneling was popular 30 years ago. Everybody. You remember back in those days, you were cool if your dad had this in the family room, but now it's disgusting. It really needs to be, covered with wallboard or sheetrock or that type of thing. But the problem we have here is actually it's not permitted, so it can't be counted as square footage for the house. There's 440 square feet here. 440 square feet at over $100 a square foot, and it just isn't, you know, we can't count it as the value towards the home. Of course, you know, we've had vagrants in here, and they've, you know, kind of, you know, peed and defecated in here, and you can smell it. It smells real bad.
Well, look. All right.
And it does a really horrible odor. You see over there, I mean, look at that. The wall is so thin up against the block. There's no insulation. You know, and nowadays with the costs of energy, that's really important. And this drop ceiling, I remember my dad loved it, you know, 35 years ago in our house. But I mean, who wants a drop ceiling today? It's not an office building. This floor, I don't know if you notice, it does slope this way because on the outside we have the evidence of the cracking of how this room is actually settling. And you can see, when you walk, you can feel it actually settle this way.
All right. Well, thank you, sir.
All right. Well, when do you think you'll have the valuation done?
It won't be today. I've got two or three appointments, two after this. Monday, probably Wednesday morning.
Wednesday? Okay, sure.
Wednesday morning. Anything else? I think I've
I'll get that the floor plan faxed over to you. If you need any other information, I think we may have some more stuff on the house that could be helpful.
Okay, and I'll write up my regular stuff. And again, good meeting you again.
All right,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Take care. I'll get the